Hey guys, Revenging Law here with my buddy Jacob, and he's doing a deck profile on his zing once he's done organizing them.
Oh, hey YouTube, what's up? I have my decks backwards. So for this format, I decided to build a more competitive build since Zing will actually be my main deck to play with. So, my last build was just for locals mainly, is why some people kept yelling at me on my channel to add like Tauti and other Suwani, but I still only like two. But the Tauti to crash with Winda, two Pulau, that way I can just get boosts, but I can always recycle them, so I would still rather not have three. And of course the attack power is nice, and it can get over some stuff this meta, such as Denko Sekka. I don't know why people still run that, it's just so easy to attack over. 3 Beyond, make your synchros can't be destroyed by battle. Tauti, basically your opponent can't snatch steal you, can't change controller. 3 of the Dark Tuner, 3 Bixie, unaffected by traps. Some people say it too, but its defense is just too good to stop some things, like Teller Knight if they just open with Deneb. I mean, yeah, kind of bad hand, but still, they'll at least take a little damage if they attack under me. Then Pulau, 2, I like 1, I like 2 over 1 because people still do Raigeki. I don't know why, because it's bad for this format, because Clipboard will just go back to the extra deck, they'll Pendulum Summon next turn, and then Shaddoll and Burning Abyss will get all their effects off. And I can recycle him for more because I use him so much. Chiwen, I like it at 2 because more consistency and I can special it from Grave. 2 Duality, 3 Path, people like it at 2, but the recycling is too good and it just pluses so much, especially because of how much you synchro summon with this build. Soul Charge I was against originally because I can't attack that turn, which is kind of bad because I can just overpower so much, like first turn Beals, but then again, if I do that, then I can Soul Charge for Baxia and shuffle more cards my opponent controls into the deck, which is just what I like. Like, if your opponent literally has a full field, summon Baxia, shuffle 3 or 4 cards in the deck, Soul Charge, summon another one, and do the same thing. Snatch Steal, use your opponent's cards for synchro summoning, or just take it so you can get around something big. 2 Chalice, I also run 2 Skill Drain, but I like Chalice in case I don't draw those, and considering this is also quick play. 2 Dark Hole, no Raigeki because again, it doesn't really help your Yang-Zing effects, so, I mean, yeah, it's just bad for this deck in general. 3 MST, get around like Soul Drain, Macro Defissure for the random anti-meta decks, and also Vanities. 2 Creation for consistency. I know it's bad, but I use my monsters effects more than I will use this, and when I have this at 3, I draw it too much and it just clogs my field because I need some of my back row, like double Vanities and double Skill Drain. And then Torrential, Bottomless, Compulse, Warning. For the extra deck, I'm missing 1 card. I'm getting that from my buddy Darren later, Herald of Arclight. And then some Sorrow, Dragon of Rebirth, so I can just special summon and recycle one of my synchros from later. Catastor, Constructs, Dante, just anything big this format, along with the Clipboards, other than Towers, of course. Armades, Goyo, Black Rose, double Yazi, he's just too good because he can't be targeted, along with the other Yang-Zing effects, make him unaffected by spells and traps, and then with Chalice Skill Drain, just screw out your opponent's monsters effect, like Castel 101, that way you literally just sit there with an almost invincible monster. Then double Baxia to shuffle all the opponent's monsters into the deck, Scrap Dragon, and Beals, this combo is amazing. Mistworm, it's like another Baxia, but it's just one of those random combinations you can get sometimes, so it's still good to have. Plus, if you're starting to run low on monsters from the synchros that you do want to summon, you will get those weird numbers, especially after you shuffle some into the deck with Path, so you can kind of predict that. Then Leo is absolutely amazing and needed. Star Eater, I'm going to take out for Thought Ruler Archfiend, because that ability to just negate anything that targets him, so he's unaffected by monster effects essentially. And then, I mean, of course you have to pay the 1,000, but that's no problem really, considering he also gains the more attack. Side deck, I focused a lot around Burning Abyss, and Shadal's. Burning Abyss is my worst matchup. Shadal, I can overall just overpower. Same with Clifford, that's not really a problem. I can just summon a Leo or Star Eater and beat it. 2 Flying Sea, Teller Knight, Burning Abyss. 5 people. Go my friends. Ojama Trio for Burning Abyss again. Sometimes Shadal, depending on what build they do. 2 Mind Crush, Teller Knight, Shadal, Clifford. 2 Chain Disappearance, I'm going to up that to 3. I just got my 3rd one, because, I mean, it can hurt Shadals, but it's not something I would regularly side into for them. It's just for Burning Abyss, get rid of their Dante and all their little babies, don't want them summoning that tour guide. 3 Shadow Mirror, like I said, Burning Abyss is the worst matchup for this. Then 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, you overall have a really good matchup against Teller Knight, especially since the 2 Chalice and 2 Skill Drain, but it still helps. And then 2 Mask of Restrict for what's coming out in the future, and then Clifford. So, yeah.
All right, well, thank you.